see. We don't forget but forgive now. That's how we change history. Hey, hey, hey. We don't forget but forgive now. We don't forget but forgive now. That's how we change history. Hey, hey. We don't fall for the tricks now. We understand our destiny. Hey, hey, hey. We don't fall for the tricks now. Hey, we understand our destiny. Hey, life's our own little playground. Down the slide and back to your feet. Hey, life's your own little playground. Down the slide and back to your feet. Hey, but everything's okay now. Not looking for enemies. Hey, cause everything's okay now. Hey, everything's okay now. We had to get it together. Hey, hey, everything's okay now. We had to get it together. We're relying on faith now. Hey, we don't believe everything that we see. Hey, hey, we don't forget but forgive now. Hey, that's a hard one, ain't it? Hey, we don't forget but forgive now. That's how we change history. Hey, we don't forget but forgive now. Hey, we don't fall for the tricks now. Hey, hey, we understand our destiny. Hey, we got tricked too long. Life's your own little playground. Hey, life's your own little playground. Down the slide, then back to your feet. Hey, hey, down the slide, then back to your feet. Hey, but everything's okay now.
Hey,
Everything's okay now. What's up, tribe? Hope you guys are doing well in positive energy and attracting the life you desire because it's your birthright, okay? We're coming through with another live for you guys. Make sure you take the message how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, if you love the video, to run it up, share it out, and get this message out. Good morning. What's up, y'all?
I feel jokey this morning, so that's good. Because yesterday, it was warfare.
It was warfare.
I was like, I got on here yesterday, tribe, and I grabbed my power deck. I was like, Spirit was like, no, get the other one. And I was, but I feel jokey this morning. So, especially about the first download that I got. And it was this. Spirit says, Watch yourself out here because hypocrisy has become a true religion.
Watch yourself.
You heard me? Hypocrisy has become a true religion, right? And you know what's crazy? Hypocrisy unites people that's supposed to magnify certain faiths. They all become a part of one big old hypocrisy because hypocrisy is a failure to be true to yourself and to others, right? That's hypocrisy within itself. Just to look at some, you know how people judge others for things they do in secret? Hypocrisy. Doctrines that's impossible to, you know, surmount. Insurmountable energy being preached forth. It's hypocrisy, right? It's like this verse out the Bible. It says, "There's one who preaches the contention of Christ, supposing to add bonds to my affliction," right? And then there's one that preaches the Christ of love, understanding that my members are set for defense of the gospel. Basically, what that's saying, and I had read that years ago, and it's crazy because what it's saying is basically you have people that will say things to you, like you know, in roles of leadership, I guess, what people we look up to, they'll say things to you, and they'll leave you with the burden of trying to achieve something that they never strive to achieve.
Come
ever.
on now.
They never strive. They could never bear with you, bull on you, or nothing. But they will preach to you.
Never.
So just beware of that. And then the next one is consistency is spiritual warfare. Consistency is spiritual warfare. The reason why Spirit gave me this download is because when you become consistent at a thing, you don't realize what's going on in the spirit, right? You gain, this is how you gain respect in the spirit. This is how you gain trust from God. This is how you gain everything. Everything is predicated upon consistency when you're in the spirit realm, right? Because truth be told, I'm going to give you a minute one. Say you're a person that wake up and have a consistent prayer. You guarded than, you more guarded than majority of the people that walk around if you wake up with a consistent prayer. Because a person that does things, people that do things in the spirit, the people, that's the point that they can't get past. That's why the world is designed to move us away from prayer and spiritual activity, because the consistency of that, it becomes warfare, right? So when you wondering why you gotta do what you don't want to do, or you're doing it to achieve consistency, because in your consistency, that's spiritual warfare within itself. All right. So they was the downloads.
You know, I was reading up on something, and it just made me think about, you know, humanity, us as a people. And there was this athlete, this really great athlete, you know, and, you know, when the athlete was great, everybody wanted to give the athlete endorsements. You know, the athlete was like, you know, everybody wanted to be around the athlete, right? Well, there was an event that was like a major event for the country. And, you know, the athlete did not win. You know, maybe the athlete maybe could have been not even feeling their best that day, right? We don't know, because, you know, I know that a lot of us who have a mission, we are here to persevere, push through, right? So the athlete that has this great endorsement, right? This athlete is praised. This athlete is like, you know, I want to take pictures with this athlete. Well, the athlete loses this big race, okay? When the athlete loses this big race, you know, the person, the sponsor, the endorser no longer wants to deal with the athlete, because they said that the athlete no longer represents their company. So I feel like what God was giving to me, you know, convenience, disposable, you know, don't allow yourself to be disposable to people, you know, make sure that whatever kind of deals and contracts that you're in it, that they're benefiting you in whatever way you want them to benefit you. You know, people, the world, I took it as that it's crazy when you're winning. Everybody loves you, everybody wants to be around, and the minute you take that one loss, now it's
Yes.
just like forget your whole career. Forget all of the races that you ran and you won and you did great and you look good and you made the country proud. You lost this one important race, so now you become disposable, right?
Yep.
And we have to begin right now to really understand that our energy is not disposable energy. Our energy is actually healing energy, and so it's very important that we talk about this every week. Guarding your city. A city without walls is, it can be under attack, right? So I feel like, it's just very important to know your worth. Then I also watched another video, and I don't know, Spirit is wanting me to give this to y'all. I watched a young lady, and she was online, and she was crying out about how she would never find love because of the way that she looked, right? And I was very sad about it because I truly believe all of us are beautiful. I feel like some of us are ugly because of our attitudes and our ways, but I believe like I can literally find beauty in everyone, right? And it really touched my spirit. So I was sitting here and I was thinking, our self-esteem, because this person had children, so obviously someone's been there, right? Now what we allow into our life is one thing, right? What we accept. And I feel like right now, if there's things about you that make you insecure, you're gonna have to take time to really work on those things, because another person will never make that go away, right? So I feel like, as we become stronger, as we become more confident in who God made us to be, and learning that beauty is really in the eye of the beholder, and it's actually just that's surface. Like the things that we can see is surface. We're looking to pierce through and get to the middle and see how beautiful that is, right? So there's someone that needs to know that. Stop worrying about, a certain look, a certain thing will never look like, we'll never look like some of the celebrities. It's okay. All right. That's fine. It's okay to be you. It's okay to love yourself exactly how you are. And there's someone that truly needs to know this, because outside sources are not going to plug you in. It's that inner standing of, okay, my beauty is beyond whatever it is that I'm looking at, this flaw. Okay.
Um. Oh, in the matter of hypocrisy, I had a thought, right? And it was like, maybe people don't like the people that don't agree with you, right? It's don't you find it kind of odd that their favorite celebrities and their favorite actors, they practice all sorts of things, right? A lot of actors are connected to a lot of different things, and some people will love everything about these people, but despise everything about you. That's how you know you're not on the wrong track. Like even people that supposed to be people of faith, they admire celebrities that have certain even dark practices, but they'll look at you, overlook your intentions, and label you whatever. And before I jump up, a message to the off-grid community: it's so much power. And listen, if you ever been on TikTok and you tapped into some of these off-grid community people, right? I know they might not have everything, because we was off-grid before too. And I'm gonna tell you, it led to powerful ascension, being off-grid, being in nature, waking up. And some of these people, like, if you have the means to assist them, I feel that God will bless you. Like, it's real easy to stroll past, because sometimes we get situated, we get in comfortable homes, we have jobs, and we cool, and we look at them and we be like, they crazy, they out there doing that. They not. They really, first of all, it's a certain amount of surrender when people go off grid. It may not be the appropriate thing to do from a societal standpoint, but it's a spiritual surrender in a lot of these people, and spirit fusing certain people with a certain power, right? And this is what saves humanity. not being caught up in systems, right? So people that rejecting systems and going, if you see these people, drop an encouraging word, send them some help, send them some light, because spirit, the way spirit moves, spirit will bless them with something that you need, and you will overlook them. Talking about, oh yeah, they out there. I'm just saying what I see. Like when I tap into some of them, I see a certain amount of surrender, but I also see a lot of trauma surrounding it. I see a lot of hurt. I see a lot of pain, but I see a lot of spiritual power as well, right? So that's a message to the off-gridders. For the off-gridders, I'm gonna call them the off-gridders, the off-grid communities, the people that be out in the wooded areas, the people that be in the suburban areas in their little spots or whatever, but they have right intentions and they striving. Maybe they got tired, maybe they got weighed down, right? When you see these people offer a collective energy, and then you'll see the spirit give it back in your life. I promise you. You want to know who to give to, those are the people to give to.
I get the Queen of Pentacles over here to the Star to the Queen of Cups, okay? So I feel like there's someone, I don't know, you could be a divine feminine, a very strong woman, very compassionate, a very hard worker. This is someone that, you don't really have to like fight for the spotlight, because I feel like, you're just naturally there, your energy, something like that. You could be very compassionate, empathetic, and kind, okay? I don't know. There's something about you being very nurturing here as well. This is a good energy. You could be really getting to it, doing something, making, honesty. Okay. I feel like I love this, 'cause I feel like someone's sitting in a very mature energy. There could be a lot going on around you. Okay. There could be a lot of people doing different things, but I feel like it says I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Right? So I'm seeing someone that you could be loving people through their lies, and when I say that, I'm talking about like, you could really be seeing things, but still just spreading love. Like, that doesn't mean you're out here allowing people to violate you spiritually, but it's like, you're getting to the point where, all right, this is how this person is. I'm gonna just love them from here and just know this is how this person is. Because, I feel like you could be a person, because you're so compassionate, that at one time maybe you felt like you could like change people. I know I did, right? I thought my love was so raw, because it is, that, I could love a person, to their greatest potential. Because, my eyes, I'm always looking at the potential in a person. Remember I told you that? Down to the looks, right? I'm always looking to see like, all right, we can work with something, right? I have an eye like that. So you could be like this as well, right? Something like that.
Well, you might want to change your scope.
Okay.
Get you caught up focusing on potential.
Right.
You got to deal with something that's
trying to going to sustain
the
you.
Potential out of it.
Right. But I feel like now, I feel like this is a confident energy. You are a star. Someone's learning that I'm going to love you, but I'm going to love me too. Right? So by loving me, I got to put me right here, and I got to move you over there, because I love you, but I love me enough to know that I'm too emotional to deal with these kind of things. Someone's learning how to become more emotionally mature, spiritually mature, something like that.
Big queen.
Being honest. Yeah. Being honest with self. Okay.
Show them that Queen of Pentacles.
Right? We got two. I can't show you the star. Here you go. But yeah, this is what we got.
Look at that. Look at that queen right there.
Mama, she a little strong, ain't she? Okay. So yeah, something like that. I like this energy. Okay. Something about naked and afraid. Maybe you could have been afraid to be naked at one point, but now you're embracing every little part of yourself. Or you could, you have somebody that really just love you, right? Makes you feel comfortable. You could just, that's what I'm saying here. Okay. The star is the star, right? Something like that.
And I was just speaking about the off-grid community, and out comes the Princess of Cups to the Tower to the Five of Pentacles.
Come on.
It's being justified by trust, There's a lot of water out here. It's a lot of feelings out here.
Yeah.
So this could easily be a Piscean energy, a water energy. To the Tower, Five of Pentacles. So something happened and it caused somebody. There's two ways this could happen. This could have been a tower that happened and it caused somebody to really be homeless, or this could be a tower that happened and caused somebody to be isolated. The Five of Pentacles speaks of isolation and homelessness, right? And with the trust, I feel like for my person that's off grid, that may be homeless, I feel like you gotta trust in your process. Like I remember telling a sister last week, this period of your life is making you more strong than you know it. And when you look back at it, you will be so grateful. Like for me, the time we spent going through our Five of Pentacles, I gained so much. Like I became stronger when I was in the Five of Pentacles than I ever been.
Okay.
And then I was able to come out the Five of Pentacles with that strength, right? Wow. So you gotta trust into the process.
You know, this is very encouraging. I know what my husband is saying is true, because, you know, I was over here and I was like, everything's okay now, right? And when I said that, I pulled the Nine of Cups here. You know, this is my genie in a bottle. This is my, this is my T.I. You can have whatever you like, right? It's like that kind of card here. Right? You know, this is where, you know, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, your manifestations, they just run right into you, like that kind of energy. Now, I know this to be true because look what we have next, the Six of Wands. Someone's being held in high honors here, okay? Right? Someone can finally like be emotionally happy because you're being honest with self, with your feelings, you know, with your body, your sexuality, you know what's going on in your mind. You're just being honest with your partner. Like things are just working out for you because
you're masculine energy.
Okay, being probably authentic.
Could be a man.
This could definitely be divine masculine, and I know this because we got the Knight of Pentacles here. So, you know, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles coming out, not only is maybe a period of success here, maybe a period of abundance, just pure bliss and happiness, because I'm seeing bliss, but it's like, it's slow. So this is not something it's not a temporary thing. I'm seeing something that's being built so that it can last, you know. The Knight of Pentacles is very methodical, strategic, you know, so he's planning for things to be okay. You see how he holds his pentacle very, very careful, you know. He wants to make sure that, you know, when he gets where he's going, everything's intact, everything's in place, you know what I'm saying? And when I build this foundation, it's solid, something like that. But it brings in success. I don't know if you could be in a community, a group or something like that. There could be someone holding you in high honors here. This could be your spirit team. You could be literally passing test after test in the spirit, or there could be someone going to school and passing test after test, you know, something like that, something about your focus. I feel like, you know, you could be really replacing negativity with positivity. Okay, there could be someone, you know, one time your mind just wandered all the time, can't shut it off. And maybe you're making a conscious effort to focus on things so that your mind is not so everywhere, right? Something like that. I feel like right now is the time to be very strategic with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you know, strategic. When I see the coin, it makes me think of, like I said, the vending machine, you know. When you put the quarter in the vending machine and I turn it, I expect the gumball to come out, right? Something like that, you know. Someone's understanding that what you put in is what you get out, okay? Maybe at one time, you know, you were a person that you weren't putting in enough to get out. You know, like Social Security, right? They say you have to put in to be able to get out of it. So someone's learning that, you know, everything I've been putting in, I may not get it right away, but that shit is coming to me. I do know this, okay? This is true. I feel like, and then we got doubt. Yeah, because someone was doubting this at one point, but you have released this. I released the need to know all the answers. Someone's like, you know what? Okay, somebody put some shades on me. You heard me. Bow, ow. That was dope, okay? It says, I released the need to know all the answers, and I believe that. You know, at one time, if you couldn't see what was going on, it was like, Lord, do you hear me? I don't know if God, I don't know where God at. God, I don't know, right? But now it's like, all right, they said, be still and know that he is God, and that's what I'm doing. I'm having faith, because when I get all crazy, it don't do nothing but give me anxiety. When I get all crazy, the problem is still here, so I'm going to just sit here and be still. Kudos to you.
You know, I just want to express something to y'all about being a spirit medium. When we sit here and do these readings, right, it's like it can go from night to day, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like really been. So I be kind of praying like it's a few people on here that take it serious, right? I heard you too, Ebony, right? Like somebody got a lot of you have, I don't want to say a lot of protection, right? But I want to say you have a very observant protector, right? You got protection and observation out here. And these kind of spirits, like these high-ranking deities, these high-ranking spiritual authorities, one of the biggest things that I noticed about them is they observe a lot. Like the spirits that work with us, because we was put here to exist in this and experience this, right? And it's not always about what they can do, spirits. It's more or less about what you can do. Like, are you willing to be protected, right? And this is why I say protection and observation. I feel like somebody is playing a serious game, right? Not meaning like a video game. Like this is a serious game with spirit. And when spirit honors you like that, you gotta honor yourself. You gotta honor other people. Like protection and observation. And the lick reads 3 of Pentacles to the 10 of Torches in reverse to the Sun. So basically what I'm saying, like, the ability to work and turn your burdens around, proper planning and strategizing. This 3 of Pentacles to the 10 of Torches is a lot of spiritual work. Somebody done a lot of healing in this energy. 3 of Pentacles to the 10 of Torches in reverse is a lot of healing, is a lot of work. It's a lot of redefining yourself. It's a lot of optimism in this 3 of Pentacles. And with the Sun, it's basically like you work to reveal. If I say it blindly, like you work to reveal the truth. Whatever this truth may be that you reveal, it results in the Sun. And this is beyond religion. Like I'm not. People so stuck in one frame. This is a person that found the truth, right? And when you find the truth, you can feel it. You know why? Because you stop fearing death. Once you really stop. See, people who it's crazy how a lot of people that do a lot of things to other people, when their ticket pulled, they get frightful because they really afraid of it, right? They get a butt. When you're a person that been through it, up and down, side to side, and you found the truth and you can resonate with the Most High, a lot of things you don't really fear. And I wish I could stay in this energy, but I'm gonna get out and pull 3 more. I be kind of like trying to sit in this kind of energy because it feel good, you know. So.
Yeah, because this energy I got over here is conflict. Okay. I got the Death and Rebirth, number 13 and number 5 out here with the 5 of Wands. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like there could be a creative block here. Something could be, trying to fight you mentally. And it's crazy because, I've been getting a lot of downloads about the mental. It's very important. I know I keep saying this, but, half of the battle is in our mind. Okay, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like some kind of creative block is here. I don't know if you're a writer, a speaker, or whatever it is. You could be needing to really, take some time to the side to really just simmer down, meditate, pray. Just take a moment, maybe offline, in nature. at home with your family, whatever it is, there's something here that could be blocking, okay? You know, and it's crazy because I feel like there's something changing about whatever you do. So I don't know if you're a writer and maybe your writings are becoming more intense, right? And so now your mind is trying to, how you get that writer's block, right? I don't know if you are an artist and your music is becoming more seen and, whatever it is, something here that wants to creatively block energy. So be mindful, because something's leading you to success. That's what it is. Sometimes it can even be fear. You know how when things are starting to look up and we're like, damn, people are starting to notice me. Okay, I'm getting more comments. Okay, I'm getting more attention. Okay, I'm getting more orders, whatever it is. Because sometimes I'm getting more orders. I'm getting more customers, right?
Self-sabotage comes.
Right? That's what's happening here. It's very important not to... Remember I was telling you, if you don't believe subconsciously that these things are going to happen for you, to you, right? You begin to block your own blessings. Self-sabotage comes in, okay? But we got success. I know there is no greater goal than love. So, keep that passion for whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, it brings success here. Yep. I know something's trying to fight you for this. I know because Spirit is saying your own mind is not really a person, an entity, or anything. A lot of this is in your own mind. As you get closer and closer to whatever it is that you want, there's things that want to doubt. That doubt is coming up. Can I really do it? Should I do it? I don't know. I ain't got enough. This ain't right. I gotta wait till this time. Nobody's supporting me. Nobody's looking. Right? Like all these different emotions come. But I love that, I am seeing someone who you are learning to mature emotionally. And let's be honest, that shit takes a while. To really be emotionally mature and get it together. It takes some time, right? So be proud of yourself, but don't resist change, okay? Do not resist change. Don't resist the unknown. Don't resist the things you already know that God told you to do. Don't resist the things that you're supposed to start and you haven't. Just go. Don't resist. Success is here for a person.
So we got Princess of Cups to the Empress, Six of Pentacles. And what I feel with this is strongly, even with the Spirit being on this card, the Princess of Cups is a highly intuitive person to the Emperor, Six of Pentacles. I feel like it's an equal give and take between, they say a water sign is starting in this read. So I feel like this is a spiritual relationship, right? Princess of Cups to the Emperor. Six of Pentacles is an equal give and take kind of energy, right? And I just feel like somebody working, Like, look at this Emperor right here. This is a spiritual card, an arcana, major. I feel like Princess of Cups to the Emperor is a feminine that has a relationship with spirit, whatever you may be involved in, right? And with the Six of Pentacles is an equal give and take. So I just see somebody who taking things serious. It's being justified by reflection. And I'm gonna tell you, that's the way to walk it out. You want to walk it out, and you want reflection to be a tool, right? It keeps me on balance. Reflection, like all I gotta do is reflect back, and this is easy, It's easy to move forward when I reflect back, right? So you keep on reflecting, you keep on moving, and you keep on giving. Like, I'm liking these energies; they feel good on me this morning, like so.
I'm hearing Vivian Green. My mind was racing, feet were pacing. Lord help me, please tell me what I am turning into. Okay? Somebody's mind is racing over here. Like, we got the Judgment card. Then we got the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the reverse to the Hangman. Someone needs some rest, divine rest. I don't know if you're ripping and running constantly. Okay.
The divine Four of Swords give me rest.
Right. I don't know if there's something that I feel like there's something that you can't, it's not settling right with you or something like that. I don't know if you're staying up at night, you're having a hard time sleeping. You could be going through menopause or premenopause, and maybe you're having different little hot flashes, and having to learn yourself again or something like that. Something's going on here. Someone can't sleep. I get it. Okay. But we got the Hangman here, so I feel like whatever's going on is divine timing. So learn the lesson, okay? I ain't gonna say you're getting out of it, but there's something that you're learning here. Because when judgment comes, that's a time when we have to accountability. Judgment is accountability. Judgment is like when you have to be accountable for the things that you've done, you're doing, or whatever's going on. And I feel like that's what's happening right now. Okay. I don't know if you're allowing people to like dump stuff on you mentally. I don't know if you're up at night because maybe you have a, how some maybe you're a parent and you have a new driver or something like that that's keeping you up at night or whatever it is. There's something unsettling with the mind here. Okay. But there is also some kind of truth. Okay, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay, maybe you could be really contemplating something. I feel like there's a person really trying to understand another person here. You could be, I don't know, someone could be getting a psych evaluation or something like that. Someone could, yeah. Okay. I don't know, but I'm saying like a staircase. Look at her head. There's something spiraling here. Okay, something like that.
That's going down in her mind.
Something spiraling in the mind. Now, remember we talked about that creative block. So whatever's going on in the mind needs to be released. Whether I have to be like, look, God, I can't focus. My mind is scattered all over the place. I need assistance with getting myself back on track, because that's what I gotta do sometimes. My mind got a little ADHD sometimes, and I'll be like, Lord, you gotta get this thing back over here. When I can't get it together myself, I'm like, Lord, all right, look, I gotta talk like that, because sometimes I got to get real back in. I get a little out there. So yes, right. Okay. Something like that here. And the Hangman, whatever's happening, it's divine time, and God is trying to teach somebody a lesson. No lie. There's a lesson in this. Even if you feel like you're being scolded, because I'm saying someone feels like this is something's punishment. It's not that it's a punishment. It's a lesson. Like, you got to learn this, shorty, to get to the next one. Like, you got to learn this one. You can't make the same mistakes on the next level. So I feel like Spirit is telling someone, God is telling someone, Hangman, until you get this right. Okay. I know a lot of us, we want to go to the next level and without finishing the whole chapter. Like, how can you read half of the chapter and get and then go to the next level? You got to read the whole chapter. Okay. This is a lesson.
I ain't gonna dress it up for you. Right? That's not my job. I'm not here to do that. I'm gonna say what I see. 9 of Wands, 9 of Torches. That's wounded warrior energy, right? Ace of Swords is in reverse over here to the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It's kind of this is a little more straightforward than what Lala just said, but it's kind of saying the same thing. You cannot lie to yourself and expect to get ahead. Ace of Swords in reverse to the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Wands. It doesn't matter what nobody doing externally. It's what you receiving on a personal level. It's what you allowing to be hurtful. It's what you allowing yourself to believe, right? Because the 9 of Wands, wounded warrior, being justified by peace. Sometimes it's a matter of disconnecting from people who not telling you the truth. It's not benefiting you to stay connected to somebody who constantly lie to you. That's wounding you. You never gonna heal like that, because every time you get a few days healing, another lie can open you up. So you constantly got your heart bleeding. 9 of Torches, look. It's a wounded warrior.
A house divided can't stand.
It's a wounded warrior, right? And you can't, right. Thank you for saying that, because when your house is divided, you can't stand.
That's right.
Not in a spiritual sense. Don't apply externally, internally. If you are divided inside, like, thank you, Spirit. These people out here, y'all, and this is for my star seed people, divine people, all of the, people awakened, whatever you consider yourself. understand the majority of people that you may come into contact with, they want to divide you because your energy is not. A lot of things are premature about us. See, we get a little enlightenment and we run out in the streets with it, in the spiritual streets with it. And this is why the world is attacking people the way it is because you gotta realize it has to be separation from what's gonna hurt you. If you moving this way and you connected to somebody moving that way, right, it's gonna split you up. And somebody don't believe that. And that's this Ace of Swords in reverse to the Eight of Pentacles. This is the energy where we lie to ourselves and we wonder why we can't achieve a form of self-mastery. Eight of Pentacles in reverse is hustling backwards. It's telling lies and hustling backwards, right? Lies to oneself. Peace and perseverance. First thing, in this energy, find peace. That means if you got to cut it off, cut it off. Because it's going to be hard to walk and do anything if you don't have peace, y'all. You need peace. Let that be the foundation of your movement, peace, right? Too many people try and build over noisiness. Noisiness is unstable. You can't live in an energy of pretense but so long. These people out here, they hurt you if you're not careful. So.
We got love coming up. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. We talked about this earlier. It's very important. I feel like it's just a reminder. Remember, we spoke about, just finding the beauty and the love in all things. Everything's messed up, right? But if you can find the love and the beauty in it, that's a good look for us. It's not for people, it's for us. Like, what kind of people do we want to be? It doesn't matter what people think. Like, we're doing these things for us because we want to be better humans. So love, okay? Your name could be love, okay? You could just, be full of love. I love this, I love it. And purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Someone, if you didn't know, now you know your purpose, right? You're here for a reason, because I'm talking to someone where you may have even, thought about unaliving yourself at one point, and you found purpose in life, okay? Something like that. And I'm so proud of you. Your good sis over here is proud of you, because, it's you didn't take the easy way out, You really, stuck in there. And I'm proud of you.
And I'm going to just end off with my 3 cards because it pretty much starting off with the Queen of Pentacles you started with. Remember you was talking about at the beginning of this read, it was a Queen of Pentacles with somebody who was very independent. Mm-hmm. That's the same old read, Queen of Pentacles to the independence. And this Queen of Pentacles is in the Nine of Pentacles. Very secure energy, right? The Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords in reverse. Very secure, very stern, very formidable. Like Ten of Swords in reverse, ain't no plots working over there. Ain't no traps going on. Ain't no scheming. Ain't no spiritual unalivings and none of that. None of that is happening in your energy. You too secure. Mm-hmm. So remain independent, keep working, right? And enjoy your spiritual ranking, right? It's cool to stomp around your house, butterball naked, and be like, yeah, I'm that in the spirit. As long as you practice humility, but it's cool to understand who you are and love on yourself.
That's right. Oh, this is one of my crowns that I made, boo. So no, these right here aren't real flowers because you can actually rewear this. You can wear it like several different ways. So this one is not real flowers. This is actually one of my custom crowns. I just have it pulled to the back today. So yeah, if you would like one, they come in all different colors. Different, you want one, inbox me. I got you. I'm still making them. Okay. Still making the custom crown. So that's what that is. This one, I normally, whenever he picks me a flower, I have real flowers. But if it's a crown, it's not going to be real flowers because they're reusable. Okay. Well, we thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope that you guys enjoyed the message. We hope that it resonates. We hope that if you enjoyed and you haven't already, you would subscribe to the page. If you would like to contribute to our channel, it helps our channel grow. All of our information is on our page. Make sure that you go and check out some of our videos if you haven't already. I'm sure you can find some kind of inspiration, okay? And everything is okay now. Hey, hey, we had to get it together. We're relying on faith now. We're relying on faith now. Hey, hey, we don't believe everything we see. Hey, we don't forget but forgive now. We don't forget but forgive now. Hey, that's how we changing history. Hey, we don't forget but forgive now. It's alright, you ain't gotta forget but forgive. We don't forget but forgive now. Everything is okay now. Let your own little playground. Hey, we don't fall for the tricks now. Hey, everything is okay now. We had to get it together. Hey, we're relying on faith now. Hey, don't believe everything that we see. Hey, 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 we don't forget but forgive now. Hey, hey, guess what? That's how you changing history. Hey, 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 we don't fall for the tricks now. Hey, we're living in our destiny. Hey, let's our own little playground. Hey, down the slide and back to your feet. Hey, down the slide and back to your feet. Hey, it's okay now. Hey, hey, oh, you like that one? You like that one, Megan? We don't forget but forgive now. Yeah, that's right, Megan. Hey, we don't forget but forgive now. That's a hard one, ain't it? But we gotta do it, because to forgive others is to forgive ourselves. We don't forget but forgive now. Hey, y'all have a good day. We love y'all so much.